So I'm feeling guilty and I'm yearning for freedom. And at the same time, I'm thinking, oh, it means in the future, I don't want to trade this freedom for anything. So I will not make the mistake of buying stuff that I will not keep.
Hey, I'm super excited to be here with Sam and Hector, sitting together and doing this video. This is sweet. And if you've been a regular viewer on this channel, Sam and Hector needs no introduction. She's always on this channel. But you may not have noticed that we've never been side by side. It's always been either a Zoom call or she sends me videos. But this is a treat. I tell you, it's a treat, and I'm really enjoying it. It wasn't a planned thing. We just came for breakfast, and we thought this would be a good opportunity to do something together, to continue our discussion on the video she gave me on decluttering, living a minimalist lifestyle. We see our children, my grandchildren moving about. We see us doing things in family, and remember to drop your comments, ask questions, like, share, subscribe, and do everything good that you have been doing on this channel and more. Thank you. We are decluttering. Was it a one-time decision at the start? Was there a big decluttering?
I think the decision was a one-time decision, but the action itself was in bits.
Okay.
Yeah, because of time.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that I had to downsize, but then I also was aware of the reality of how much time I had and even energy to get into it. So I paced myself.
No.
Yeah, paced myself. Okay, I knew, okay, I could do a bit at this time in this season and then leave things till another time when I had the time and energy for taking on the task of sorting, arranging, getting rid of things. And also I needed time to also communicate with members of the family that, oh, this thing is going to be out of the house. I'll give them time to process it, or I will take it away and see if they miss that item. So I had to give myself time for all those parts of implementing the decision.
You are different. Me, because when I thought about a big declutter, I had this spark of I'm going to have to let go of this. How would it be like? How will you face it? How would you face that decision of letting go of things that you spent money buying? Some of them maybe you've not used or you've hardly used them, and you're going to give them away. And then maybe almost guilt that, did I really need those things when I bought them? Why did I spend money buying them? Maybe if I didn't buy them, some of those monies I spent could have been in savings now.
Yeah, I can relate with what you just mentioned, the guilt and yeah, especially the guilt. But for me, the way I see it is maybe because I'm a die-hard optimist. When I'm faced with a decision, I'm always looking forward to, okay, what good can come out of the situation. So the way I can explain it is that thought of or feeling of guilt and having the hope for freedom hanging on the balance, and like, oh, freedom is here. So I'm not even thinking so much about the guilt, and yeah. So but then because I feel that guilt, it helps me remember that this is a learning opportunity for the future. So I'm progressive thinking. I'm thinking into the future about, okay, these emotions I'm feeling, what is it preparing me for? What is it telling me about how I should use my resources in the future? Yeah. So I'm feeling guilty and I'm yearning for freedom. And at the same time, I'm thinking, oh, it means in the future, I don't want to trade this freedom for anything. So I will not make the mistake of buying stuff that I will not keep. Yeah. But then you're older and you've probably had more time acquiring things of value. I'm younger, and my situation, yeah, maybe did not let me acquire so much that cost money. So, like I told you, I used to look for bargains. So the things were not they were not too expensive like that I couldn't let go. Yeah, but there's one dress that was really expensive, and I still can't let myself get rid of it, even though I've never worn it. It still has a tag on, and I just left it in the closet there.
Oh, you may not wear it.
And I might not wear it. I'm probably having thoughts of giving it to somebody that will value it, or maybe as I'm getting into my sewing hobby, maybe I can repurpose it for something. Yeah.
I promise you, you might be better off giving it to someone who would value it.
It's hanging there. So I have space even in my house. It's not like the decluttering is over, right? Even things that today I think, oh, this is really So it's more of work in progress. The idea of living minimally and decluttering is work in progress. It's a marathon. That's how I've chosen to see it. So true.
So like you said, I've had a little more time. That you have, but it's okay. Yeah, I agree with what you said. There's that feeling of freedom that I'm feeling even now. That when all these things are gone, or like now that all these things are so I'm really going to give this away. Now that they're gone, there's a sense of freedom that comes with it. There's that sense of I really can just pack 2 suitcases and go anywhere. That's that feeling light and living light. And it's something, it's a good feeling. That's it. And again, like you said, in my mind, before I buy something, I'm thinking, do I really need this? Am I going to value this in a year's time? Will it still be useful? And apart from things that are consumables, any other thing, it's put me in a position where I have to think very well before getting them. But I don't want that situation where I have things all over the place and like you said in your video, I'm now struggling to find room for things and also room for people, because while I'm struggling to find room for things, arrange things well, I don't have enough brain space to think about other people, things I can do for other people.
I still make mistakes of buying things and still realizing, oh, I've just wasted money, I'm not going to use this item. Yeah, I still make the mistake, and I know that I'm human. I can 1 minute take advantage of a good deal today and find out I don't need that thing I spend time or money getting. Yeah, so the goal for me is not to be perfect, but to enjoy the freedom that comes along with it and get a chance to evaluate my life from time to time. Okay, these things I have now, or these activities I'm engaged in now, or these relationships I have now, is it serving purpose at this time?
So we'll talk about the activities. I'm going to ask you about the activity aspects, decluttering one's life, and also living minimally in terms of activities. Living minimally in terms of activities. There you go. Be on the lookout for the video where we'll be discussing decluttering your life of activities. Don't miss it. So if you haven't subscribed or you have not hit the notification bell, this is the time to do so. Stay clutter free.